All right, folks. Buckle up because today I'm about to drop some truth bombs that might hurt a few feelings. Let me be absolutely clear. I'm a fan of AI. I've defended it, celebrated it, and even called it the best invention since sliced bread, which, by the way, humans also get credit for. AI can do a lot of things. Write scripts, crunch numbers, read bedtime stories for your kids so you don't have to, but there is one thing AI can never do. Write real poetry. Let's get this straight. AI-generated poetry is about as poetic as a grocery store receipt. Sure, it might rhyme, it might even look fancy, but it's nothing more than a jumble of words arranged by an algorithm. And yet people are out here saying, "Look at this masterpiece ChatGPT wrote. It's so deep." Deep? Deep? No, Karen, it's not deep. It's a shallow, soulless mimicry of what real poets, human poets, pour their blood, sweat, and existential crises into. You think Keats or Dickinson would look at an AI-generated haiku and say, "Wow, I'm obsolete now"? No. They'd laugh so hard their metaphors would collapse into free verse. Here's the thing. Poetry isn't just about putting words together in a way that sounds nice. It's about capturing the human experience, the raw, messy, beautiful chaos of being alive. AI doesn't know heartbreak or joy or the soul-crushing despair of realizing you accidentally sent your boss a meme meant for your friend. Poetry is the cry of the soul. AI doesn't have a soul. It doesn't cry. It doesn't even know what a soul is unless you prompt it with, "Define soul 500 words or less." You want AI to write poetry? Fine. Here's what you'll get. Roses are red, violets are blue, I am a bot, and so are you. Wow. Stunning. Revolutionary. Let me fetch my beret and snap my fingers in awe. Now, I know what you're thinking. But Dave, didn't you just say AI voices and writing are fine? Isn't this a bit contradictory? Yes, it is. You caught me. But here's the difference. Using AI to write a YouTube script or generate a speech is a time saver. It's a tool. But poetry is sacred. You don't let an algorithm handle something sacred. That's like asking a robot to paint the Sistine Chapel or letting Siri sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl. Some things are just meant to be human. Imagine a world where AI poetry takes over. What do we lose? The messy, imperfect humanity of it all. AI will never give us the mad genius of Bukowski, the cryptic brilliance of Plath, or the insane decision to rhyme love with dove for the millionth time. You know what AI poetry gives us instead? Safe, sanitized word salads. It's the literary equivalent of elevator music. Sure, it's there, but no one actually cares. Look, I've defended AI against paranoia, suspicion, and outright stupidity. But I draw the line here. AI poetry isn't poetry. It's an insult to anyone who's ever stayed up all night agonizing over a single stanza, or screamed into the void because their muse abandoned them halfway through a sonnet. AI can help you file your taxes, schedule your appointments, and even write an epic rant like this one. But if you think it can write poetry, you're as delusional as the guy who thinks his cat understands Shakespeare. So here's the deal. Use AI for whatever you want. Write your scripts, record your TikToks, solve world hunger for all I care. But when it comes to poetry, stay in your lane. Let the humans handle it. And if you insist on calling AI-generated poetry art, don't be surprised when I call your toaster a philosopher. It's the same level of nonsense. Now go out there, write something real, and leave the fake poetry to the bots who don't even know what rhymes with orange.